Civic Math, Pennsylvania Part 2, The Decision. In our last episode, Pennsylvania was divided: a large colony, a powerful economy, and people who couldn't agree. As we recall, 60% wanted to vote for independence, and 40% wanted to stay with Britain. So the question was simple: how do you make a decision when not everybody agrees? So 300,000 people at that time, that was the population of Pennsylvania. 180,000 people, or 60%, wanted to vote for independence, while 120,000 people, or 40%, wanted to stay with Britain. In Pennsylvania, the answer came down to one idea: the majority rule again. So the majority, as we know, is anything over 50%. If more than half say yes, the decision moves forward. Not perfect agreement, but enough agreement. What actually happened? What happened when it came time to vote? Not everyone, unfortunately, voted. Some leaders chose not to support independence, and instead of blocking the decision, they stepped aside. So total voices reduced. With that, the majority becomes possible. When fewer people vote, the math changes. So let's go to the deciding moment. So Pennsylvania's delegation was divided. Split vote. Some were for independence. Some were against it. And unfortunately, when the votes were counted, it came down to one person. And that person was John Morton. Let's see who John Morton was. John Morton was born in 1725 in Ridley, Pennsylvania. He died April 1st, 1777 in Chester, Pennsylvania. Both of Morton's parents were of Finnish descent. He was elected to Pennsylvania Provincial Assembly in 1756. He was appointed Justice of the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania in 1774, and he was a signer of the Declaration of Independence. Morton wasn't the louder voice. He wasn't the most famous either, but in that moment, he made a big difference. His vote broke the tie and allowed Pennsylvania to support independence. A tie meant no decision. plus one vote meant a decision. Without that one vote, there is no majority. In a colony of 300,000 people, the decision came down to one vote. That is the math of decision making. Why this mattered? Pennsylvania was watched by other colonies. And that other colonies moved the needle toward independence. Other colonies, as you said, were watching. And when Pennsylvania moved, independence became real. When a colony this powerful says yes, the direction becomes clear. Decisions are not always agreements. A decision does not require everybody to agree. But in the specific case of Pennsylvania, the decision was simply equal to the majority. It requires enough people to move forward. In 1776, independence was not unanimous. It was decided. And in Pennsylvania, that decision changed everything. If you like this video, please subscribe and share it with one person. And follow the series as we continue the path to July 4th, 1776. Thank you for watching.